Good morning, well, by now actually good afternoon. Welcome to a match of Dota 2. And this is a match for a round 3 match of the GosuCup Asia. And we are going to see a match between MUFC and Team Z. Both of these two teams have made it to the third round of this competition. We just saw MUFC take out VHL in a very convincing fashion. Team Z, they have made it through 2 games to get to this point to face MUFC. And we already got our first ban going off, which is the Darkseer. And in case you're wondering, there is indeed a slight bug which makes like the icon is like really small, but it is a Darkseer, so don't worry about that. It still counts for sure. As MUFC, they are now having their first ban out, and they are on the dire for this team. And yeah, first of all, well, not first of all, second of all, because I already did first of all things. If you want to find out more, like for example, where the brackets are, if you want to find out more about the brackets of the GosuCup Asia, you can go to gosugamers.net/Dota2, and you can click on the link on the side that says GosuCup Asia, and then you can click on a button that says brackets, and you can find it there. And you will be able to see who is going to be in this tournament and who we might see after this match, because we are going to follow MUFC, I think, to the next match as well. And let's see who we got here so far. Like Naga Simon Rubik, banned out next to the Lycus Open, of course. Darkseer, we already saw that one. We'll leave indeed Leshrakin, who will be picked up first for Team Z, a hero that you can do everything with. And I don't know, I said it every time, and it seems like kind of an obvious thing that he is just picked up very early here, because he fits in all stages of the game, fits in basically all strategies, and is just a good support, can go solo mid if needed. He's just a good all-round hero. Let's see what MUFC's reply is. It is a Nature's Prophet again, and maybe we're going to see them doing the same thing as they did earlier. So maybe going for a hard push. This time, however, they pick up a Tidehunter, having their team fight secured with that. Previous game we saw from them a Nature's Prophet and also an Undying in the pool, and just a lot of pushing power coming off from them as well with the Venomancer and the Disruptor. So maybe we're going to see that again, but we'll find out. In the meantime, Tidehunter as well as Nature's Prophet could go on a side solo lane. Tidehunter more often sometimes a support, then also Nature's Prophet could go in the jungle if needed. Also heroes, 2 heroes from UFC that can go a lot of routes, can fit in a lot of strategies, so also not giving too much away of what they're going to do, and this will leave Team Z wondering what they should be picking up. Should they pick up team fight? So because, I mean, Tidehunter is already on the MUFC side, so maybe they want some team fight for themselves. They pick up a Chaos Knight first though. I mean, Leshrac Chaos Knight lane is pretty standard, to be fair, or at least, you know, follow-up stun on the Leshrac's, on the Chaos Ball to Leshrac Splitter to follow it up with. Cannot miss, and a very solid dual lane at that, and they pick up the Queen of Pain, so hereby they have declared it is war when we reach level 7/8, because Chaos Knight will be ready to fight, Queen of Pain will be ready to fight, and they'll be trying to take out some kills all over the map, and of course trying to gank rather than teamfight, because teamfight wise they have to of course fight against the Tidehunter. But if Tidehunter is going to be playing a support in this game, it will mean that he will not be a level 6 probably when Queen of Pain and Chaos Knight are level 6, so maybe we're trying to see them doing a bit more aggressive before the Tidehunter is level 6, to see Team Z a bit more aggressive before that time, I mean. So we'll see though. It's going to be MUFC. What are they going to pick up? Of course, we still have the Templar Assassin in the pool if they want to pick that one up. And they do want to pick that one up. Of course, they already have the Leshrac on Team Z, which is a bit of a counter against the Templar Assassin in team fights, especially with the refraction being popped off by the Edict very fast. But we'll find out. I mean, right now, there's nothing really that can put Templar Assassin out of her meld. Like if you have something like a Blinding Light or a Deafening Blast or stuff like that that actually moves her, that will get her out of that meld. But right now, nothing yet. So I might see Team Z picking up something like that. I have to actually say I'm quite surprised that we don't have a ban out from something like, or pick up rather, from something like a Bat Rider today yet, because he has been quite popular over the last couple of days for the European teams. Because of the buff he got, of course, and he is a good counter against a Templar Assassin mid as well, so we might see him picked up still, or maybe banned out, since he is a good counter. Same thing for Venomancer, even though Venomancer is not that much of a counter, but he can hold his own in the lane. As soon as Templar Assassin gets level 6 though, he will be able to get ahead there, but it's an annoying hero to deal with for Templar Assassin, let's put it that way. We have a Windrunner ban out as well as an Enigma ban out from TZ. So Team Z, I mean, they have their dual lane sorted, they have a solo lane sorted, they have 2 heroes left to be picked up, so that could be either a solo lane and a jungle hero, or another dual lane, or still a support to make it a tri lane for Chaos Knight and Leshrac has support still to be picked up there. But that's why we see MUFC banning out those solo heroes, just to force them in one of the directions perhaps, or just banning out some solo heroes that they don't want to face. We have a Beastmaster banned out by Team Z, of course. That's something that can really hurt the Queen of Pain, for example. You want to keep her as mobile as possible. Dragon Knight being banned out by MUFC, quite surprising to be fair, because I was not expecting a hero like that, since I kind of compare Dragon Knight always a bit to the Chaos Knight, and they already got the Chaos Knight. Yeah. Also, slight interruption from the chat. I was indeed not allowed to cast M5 versus Garage Gaming. There were only the 2 Russian streams, which you can find on my website on the thread that I post on Reddit every day. You can find a link to the site there. I believe it's on the homepage of Moscow 5. You can find it. They've embedded the streams there. Anyway. We have got reserve time going on for the last ban here from Team Z. I mean, they know that MUFC probably needs, well, I say probably needs a solo lane, apparently, because they banned out a Beastmaster, but we're gonna have the Templar Assassin mid, most likely, and like I said, Nature's Prophet and Titan could potentially both be on that solo hard lane, but could also be jungle hero as well as a support, in which case they would need a carry. It's a bit hard. There are so many options for MUFC left to go with this lineup, apart from the TA going mid, that it's hard to ban out heroes here for Team Z that they would actually not be wanting to fight against, and they ban out the Morphling. So that will be the hero here banned out. I mean, I have not seen Morphling picked up all that much since the patch, because he has, of course, been slightly nerfed. Nerfed a lot to not put him in favor anymore that much, as he was very much in favor before that. Venomancer is still getting banned out here by MUFC. That should not be coming as a real surprise, because he is, of course, an annoying hero to deal with the TA, as I explained earlier. It's going to be Team Z that's going to be picking up the first hero in the second big phase, and it will hopefully reveal to us what they are going to do, if they're going to go for jungle hero or if they're going to go for trailing. And if they now pick up a hero that could solo, then we still don't know anything else. I mean, they're still undying. I was actually expecting that maybe to still be picked up by MUFC, as they were, of course, the one to pick it up in the previous game. Undying is a very strong hero to have. I mean, he is annoying to gank because of the tombstone. He is annoying to lane against because he can heal himself. And if you think, oh, I'm gonna get a kill, I'm gonna dive this tower, and then I'm gonna kill, I'm gonna be able to back out of there. No, there comes the heal, and there comes your own death. Undying is a pretty strong hero and could solo lane and could potentially also have a dual lane. We're gonna see it though with the last pickup from Team Z that's gonna come up after this one. MUFC up here first. By the way, also something interesting to note, oh, there's the Shadow Shaman.
Radiant team pick.
Also can be a lot of different roles here also, but I think he's going to be a support with a carry that's still going to be picked up. We'll find out. But what I was going to note is that Team Z, they are a fan of MUFC, and they said in the chat that they were quite nervous about fighting MUFC. I mean, you're fighting an idol, that's pretty big. So we're gonna see how they actually perform under pressure. I have to say their lineup looks pretty strong. They have their lanings sorted. I mean, if they can keep control over the lanes, which in theory they should be able to, I think they're looking pretty decent for the early game. It will depend on the mid game though. The Templar Assassin is gonna be very annoying to deal with, and if she gets a good start, that is gonna be pretty painful. It still might be a Bat Rider. Who knows? I don't think so, but it would be nice. I like the Bat Rider, to be fair. Since he's changed, he's got a bit more play, and I've been kind of enjoying his the role he plays within games. He is one that makes stuff happen, and that's also always what I like. But yeah, last pick for Team Z. They still have 5 seconds to think about it. They don't need those 5 seconds though, and they're gonna pick up the Warlock. And I mean, that's a hero that got a slight buff also, mainly in his heal that got increased. And I mean, they have got a pretty survivable lineup. If there's an Undying and a Warlock on the lane, of course, Warlock also has that nice ultimate to throw out. Yeah, I like it. I'm not sure if it will work, but I like it nonetheless.
Seconds remaining.
I'm not sure how their lanes will work though. I mean, Undying could go on a trial lane with the Leshrac and the Chaos Knight, and then Undying. Warlock on the trial lane with Leshrac and the Chaos Knight, and then Undying on a solo lane. But actually, Warlock has been known to solo lane as well a bit because he wants that level 6 very fast. And to add to that, Warlock is actually pretty decent to last hit with because his attack animation is nice. So could be taking up that solo lane. It's gonna be the last pickup for MUFC before we jump ourselves into this game. Let's see what they want to go for. Taking their time. They still have 30 seconds in the bonus time though, so no pressure there. I'm curious to see what they're gonna pick up. Is it gonna be a carry like a Night Stalker or a Lycan? Lycan is actually banned out. Night Stalker would be okay-ish. Bounty Hunter would be okay-ish.
10 seconds remaining.
Faceless Void even would be okay-ish. Maybe something with a stun still. I mean, they have got shackles and chickens. Oh, hello, Tinker. I was not expecting you, but he is nice nonetheless. Curious to see how they're gonna do that with lanes though, because Tinker is also one of those heroes that wants those levels fast, and of course Tinker is also one of those heroes that wants to save farm, so that he can get those boots of travels up. But we'll find out soon enough. Waiting for everybody to pick up their hero before we are actually going to be able to see who's playing what. Well, actually, we see a lot of it now already, but you know. There we go. Let's see who's playing what. We have got a Tinker played by Ken. We have got Net playing the Shadow Shaman. Sharky is going to be on the Nature's Prophet. It's going to be Freedom, who's standing in here, who's going to be playing the Tide Hunter. And in the mid lane, we have got Ohai, who is going to be playing the Templar Assassin. And they actually changed their names, though, to the respective names that they were going to be playing as. I do like that. On the bottom lane, on the Radiant side, not bottom lane, they're actually all going towards the top lane. We have got ourselves Queen of Pain, who is going to be played by 777, Ifu, or Ifu777. We have Valentio, who's going to be playing, Valento, who's going to be playing the Chaos Knight. We're going to have Bot, or K1 Bot, Kai Bot, who's going to be playing the Leshrac. And we have Kosid playing the Warlock, and that will close the lineup, and they are going to find that the Tinker is going to be on the top lane. Tide Hunter is already on the top lane as well. Do they actually see anybody? No wards up here. That's the ward up. They will see that one, but they saw the ward being placed also, so they will be able to counter ward. And there's actually counter wards in the inventory of the Tide Hunter, so they will be able to counter ward it straight away. There he goes. Bam. Say goodbye to your ward. And the blink's already out. Like, okay, they counter ward that. Do they have counter wards to counter ward to counter ward? No. Okay, that is sad. Ward being placed up here by there as well. And they might have also seen the ward going up for the Radiant, but doesn't look like it. Like they want to spend that time to counter ward it if they did see it. But yeah, that will be our lanes for today, or for the first part of this game, I guess. It's going to be a trial lane with an Undying here, and a Chaos Knight, and a Leshrac, so that's a very painful one. Tinker is not going to be able to do that much. He's going to hopefully be able to get some levels, but that's about it. He should not be able to get more than that, should not be able to do that. Tinker with the Tide Hunter helping out, and with the Shadow Shaman also in this jungle, who's going to already pull just to keep the lane back there. And in the mid lane we're going to have a Queen of Pain versus a Templar Assassin, the lane up that we were going to expect here. With the TA, I mean, she will be having the Refraction, and Queen of Pain cannot do that much against it, so should be having a decent lane. In the meantime, Templar Assassin won't be able to kill off the Queen of Pain just yet, and should be fine by herself as well, in theory. On the bottom lane we have got ourselves a Warlock together with a Nature's Prophet, and that's indeed a solo Warlock, so we'll be able to harass. Look at how much damage Sharky is already taking. This is just a very annoying lane for the Nature's Prophet to be, and I do believe that the Warlock's range for attacks is slightly longer than Nature's Prophet. And with the Fatal Bonds on there every time, I mean, he's just going to get forced back every time. We have a pause out coming from MUFC, which will give me the chance to drink some water because I'm thirsty. 2 seconds. By the way, if you're hearing water, that's not all the water, yeah, not the one that I just drank, but that's not all the water that's actually coming down from my ceiling, because you also hear from the water that's actually taking outside. So I just so that you're aware. And there's the Fatal Bonds again. Oh, this is just so annoying to deal with for Sharky. I mean, I've been in this place before, but then with Warlock, not solo lane, but still, it's just like you get forced back every time, and you know, it's just, yeah, it's annoying to deal with. Same time for last hits, it's Warlock that's actually topping the charts, higher than the Naya as well. We have got ourselves a Thailander waiting for the rune, but it's gonna be bottom. It's gonna be an invisibility rune also. So let's see who's gonna be snatching that one up. It's not gonna be the Warlock. Oh, this is annoying as well, actually. It's a nice throwing out some harassment in return. Both are level 3. No more regen left on the Nature's Prophet though, apart from the clarity. And picked up a ring of regen, definitely needed. And yeah, there's the rune. It's gonna be invisibility. It's gonna be going to the bottle of the Templar Assassin, who might be getting a kill with that as well, or use it as an escape mechanism later on if Queen of Pain wants to lay down the hurt counter ward there by the Shadow Shaman, able to use the ward that he placed here to get rid of the ward there. And should be fine. Meantime, Trilane is still looking to be very aggressive, but March of the Machines actually spec'd by the Tinker. We actually leveled it up also to level 2, so that will be that will mean it will take a while before Team Z can actually push into this one, because the March of the Machines, I mean, it is just very, you can't fight. You can fight in the March of the Machines, even if you want to dive, you cannot dive. And this team does need to dive. I mean, they need to get that levels up. Here's not even still level 1, the Shrek level 1, but Tinker level 4. That is a massive difference. That is really a massive difference. The pools are coming off from MUFC here, making sure that there's not going to be any experience left for Team Z on this top lane. And that's really hurting them right now. And it is the Templar Assassin that is now highest up on the last hits charts. He is 21 for 13, with the Queen of Pain being 10 for 0. So Templar Assassin definitely getting ahead of this lane. Bottom lane meantime, Nature's Prophet catching up on the Warlock as well. Nature's Prophet actually now being 18 for 2. Look at this harassment though. More trees being created. Oh, there's the damage, and he's just gonna TP out. Let's see if it's gonna be in time. Yes, it should be in time. And the Warlock is gonna be fine as well. Picked up a ring of Bacillus, by the way, and has a clarity still as well, as he now pops it as soon as the Treants back off, so that the Treants can try to get some last hits still with the macro control of the Nature's Prophet, who's going to be able to TP back to the bottom lane in a second. Actually going to try to gank this. There's a heal still being popped up with the last remaining mana that he had, and the heal was the one that got buffed, so he's not even going to try that anymore. No more mana left on the Warlock though. I mean, he really has to wait for his Ring of Bacillus to work for him right now. Queen of Pain going to check out the top room, but it is bottom, because Templar Assassin was able to see that with her wards. Double damage rune up for her. And it is looking to be going good for MUFC. I mean, they won the top lane, they are winning the mid lane. I say they won the top lane, but I don't know actually. I'm in doubt, because I mean, last hit wise, it is the Chaos Knight that's getting more. He is 18 for 0, with the Tinker being 13 for 1. But if we look at levels, level 2 on the Chaos Knight, level 4 on the Tinker, and the rest of the supports here level 2 as well, and even level 3 on the Titan, so that is definitely in favor there. We have got some harassment here. Sharky gonna even dive this tower here slightly, maybe getting some damage down in the meantime from behind Shadow Shaman, thinking about going in there. Who would they go on? They would need to go on, I don't know actually. If they go on the Chaos Knight, they will get stunned by Leshrek. If they go on Leshrek, they'll get stunned by the Chaos Knight. Nature's Prophet ultimate going through. In the meantime, he is still diving bottom lane. This might actually be turning into a first blood, but it might be turning into a first blood on both sides of the map. It's going all at the same time. We have got ourselves a Shrek and a Chaos Knight going down. March of the Machines doing it, and the Rockets, of course, getting that double kill. It's going to be on Die, and it's still going to try to get away there. And should probably still die. Yes, there's the Anchor Smash Titanhunter picking it off. TPs are only now gonna come off, but it's gonna be too late for Leshrac to do anything there. In the meantime, on the bottom lane where I thought something was happening, but this is still, what is Sharky doing next to the tower that is not his? He's now gonna TP out. Only now though. He's gonna be back inside the base. Action happening all over the map, but the most important one is it's now 4-0 with Queen of Pain actually going down mid as well. So that is MUFC making sure they create chaos all over the map at the same time, making sure that nobody is going to be able to TP to anyone to help out their teammate, and that is just good team play. Well, that's not very nice for me though, like I don't know where to look if everybody starts doing stuff at the same time, as you might have noticed. Stuff happening all over the map. Shadow Strike, it's just harassment though. Level 5 Queen of Pain, level 8 Templar Assassin, there's a blink away, there's a trap though. It looks like Templar Assassin are gonna chase this down. Right clicks all over the map, and that's the melt damage and the kill. 2-0, and as soon as the Templar Assassin, I mean, she now has the face boots, she's gonna be really dangerous to deal with. Like, Queen of Pain has to be extra careful, because like you just saw, even blinking out is no insurance to actually take that down. In the meantime, 3 seconds on, landing on a Tinker, but it is the Chaos Knight that's gonna go down. They're tight on picking him up. Rockers will pick up the Leshrac and the Undying as well, and that's 3 down for 0. And that is just the danger of the lane that they are up against here. I mean, as soon as they fight in the Marching Machines, they take so much damage, the Rockers will fly to kill them off. There's still a Gush and an Ether Shock, and that's the levels also making such a big difference right now. And they're just going to be able to pressure down this tower. In the meantime, a dive once again upon the Queen of Pain. Now blinks away. Should be fine this time because she blinked inside the trees. TA not able to chase, but she was able to pick off the tower. And the tower on the bot lane also fell. That's an Nature's Prophet pressuring. He's actually got assisted 4 kills that have been happening now. There's always his ulti. There's the Fatal Bonds again. Warlock level 7 by the way right now. Could throw down his ulti if he wants to. Does it also. Wants to go for the Nature's Prophet. He's gonna try to TP out. Will be in time. There's nothing Warlock can do to stop this, and he will be able to TP out to the base. Will be safe. No kill for Warlock. Even though he was of course able to push or stop the pushing from happening. In the meantime, TA picking up a regen rune of all runes. Will be able to be a bit more aggressive with that, and is actually going to go towards the middle lane. Who runs into people here? Whoa, that melt damage! And she's going to try to back off here. Nature's Prophet thinking about TPing in is actually going to do it also. There's a melt, more melt damage. The Shrek is already down. 3 seconds on handle it, hitting on the Templar Assassin. They're going to try to back out from this one. Gush lands though. They can't chase it. There's too much blocking. Gale not getting blocked in by the Treons. Nice block. Nature's Prophet picking up the kills. And it is the Queen of Pain that still gets slowed as well as the Undying, but they have to back off here. And right now it is MUFC. Like from this, it started out fairly even, and the moment they start killing stuff, like on all 3 lanes, they get ahead, and then by so much that they're just able to continue going with that notion and continue going. Level 3 upon the Undying, who is of course playing a support right here. But still, it's very low as well as with Leshrac, very low. Level 6 upon the Tidehunter though. I mean, he's able to throw down his Ravage if he wants to. And the person that's farming on the lane, was farming on the lane, has only just turned level 4 in the meantime. That was the Warlock, the only one that didn't go down before this. Goes down, and Tinker already demonstrating that he has got his boots of travel, so we'll be able to move all around the map. And if you have a Tinker as well as a Nature's Prophet, and you have got those boots of travel up on the Tinker, there is no place you can be safe, because like where there is 1, there can be 3 in a matter of moments. TP in from the Nature's Prophet, TPing in from the Tinker, and it looks like Undying might be going down here as well. Push down the Tombstone with 1 melt damage, will do the trick. Queen of Pain thinking about chasing this, lands a Shadow Strike, has a Sonic Wave as well if she wants to, but level 10 first, level 6. And she's not gonna chase it, she's just gonna be farming here. Tidehunter waiting around the corner, has got Ravage, could just run in, and Ravage, right now, if he wants to go for it, where's the Ravage? Do you want to do the Ravage? Do you want Freedom? Not even needed right now, he's just gonna try to block him. Anchor Smash there, and that's the block, nice block. Look at that heal though, massive heal. 50% slow, Leshrek's on hit up on a tide, now would be a good time to Ravage. Hits on 3 if he does it, yes, there he heads. Templar Assassin picking up the Warlock, and there goes Leshrac, he goes down on Dying. And that's gonna be a ultra kill for Oni. Their own high.
You died on the temple steps. Had you but eyes to see it.
Yep. Had you but eyes to see it. That was a nice Ravage indeed, and I have to admire the patience of the Tidehunter. I mean, he could have ravaged earlier, but just chose not to go for it. But MUFC, I mean, again, like last game, as soon as they start with the action, there is no stopping it. 15k gold in favor with only 10 minutes in, 12k gold, sorry, experience in favor with only 10 minutes in. It is again looking to be very one-sided so far. I have to say though, I mean, there's not been a real fight where there has been 5 heroes of the Radiant there, and maybe that might change it around. But the thing that's hurting them most right now is the miss of levels, like no level 8 yet up on the Chaos Knight, which he does need to get those level 4s up on both of his spells. We need to get a level 8 Leshrac as well, also those level 4s is what he wants. Undying, I mean, he only has Tombstone level 1, he's got only Soul Rip level 2, he's level 3. It is very painful, and we now see them being locked in slightly, not knowing where to farm. They're gonna find the Templar, sorry, the Queen of Pain though. The Templar Assassin hiding around with the double damage throw and picked up a BKB. They should probably ultimate go through, and there goes the run in, and just 1 melt damage, and you're dead with the double damage throw. There's gonna be more. There's gonna be 1 more. BKB popped. There's gonna be 2 more, or is it? Look at that heal, trying to do what it can, but it's the Tinker that picks him still up. The Courier on the run will be able to make it out, but that's not the same for Leshrac, who goes down here just like the Golem. And it is the Chaos Knight that's trying to farm here, and it is Undying that is still level 3, not able to be there. Tinker picking up a Blink Dagger, and that's indeed the Templar Assassin, just making sure she's known. She's level 13 and Undying level 10, level 3. That's just massive. Look at this level difference. It is insane.
Radiant's middle tower
It is just utterly insane. Yeah. So insane that I'm almost lost for words. I mean, we've seen this in a previous game. We've seen how easy it is for MUFC to get out of control. Oh, hey, Queen of Pain. There's a trap. Hits on the Queen of Pain. Tries to run away. He's gonna be able to hide, but look at who's not gonna be able to hide. It is the Warlock, highest level hero of the Radiance, just dropped within seconds.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And that's the Templar Assassin being 11-0. Queen of Pain and Chaos Knight trying to hide at their tier 2, and only now doing the wise thing of backing off, because here comes the reinforcements, or here comes the cavalry. Tombstone being put up there. They could just try to farm these, well, just Tombstone himself. It's just only a level 1 Tombstone, indeed. Leshrac's not hitting. BKB pop by Leshrac, and that's a buy Chaos Knight, and that's a buy Undying. And that's a Queen of Pain that blinks away, and that's a triple kill within a matter. I mean, what was that, really? Like 2 seconds? 3 seconds? Yasha being picked up by the Templar Assassin. And that's gonna be a Shadow Shaman taking down the tower. And they have got the Ravage, and they're ready for this. They want to go to the next round. They're gonna find the Warlock, melt damage, 1 hit, 2 hit, 3 hit, 4 hit, 2 hit. There's the Shrek down. And they want to be able to kill off someone.
That's why I'm here.
Team Z wants to be able to kill off someone. Are they going to be given the pleasure though? TP incoming from the Leshrac gets cancelled. Wise choice. It is the Tinker that TP's in as well there. Was it actually the TP from the Tinker? Nah, that wasn't. Rockets will fly. Leshrac already having to back up. Queen of Pain backing off. March the machines to make sure nobody can chase that. And that's 14 minutes in the game. 1 barrack set down. And even though this is a nice board trap, kill time fast. He has a Ravage though. GG gets cold. Well, this is maybe just a GG for the word trap. And they don't even want to get close to the title. I mean, he still has a Ravage, so it's too risky. Oh, ulti getting casted on the golems. Sorry, on the creeps. And yeah, like I said, like Team Z are fans of MUFC, so they are happy fighting against them, even though they are losing. And it's good that they go into this game, or they are in this game with such spirit. Makes me smile too. Oh, ooh, this is actually doing a lot of damage up on this Tinker, but not as much damage as Templar Assassin does on the Queen of Pain and the Warlock. Gosh, will kill off the Chaos Knight. Tidehunter also wanted to kill. He has actually 3 kills. 17 for 0 on the TA.
Thanks.
I was smiling. There's gonna be a
Radiant's middle tower.
tier 3 going down.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's middle barracks are under attack. Radiant's middle barracks has fallen.
Thank you.
Agreed. I will greet them.
Middle barracks has fallen.
There goes a warlock. Bye. Oh, peoples, this game is so over.
But it hides from the unworthy.
I declare.
Triple. Is he gonna be given a rampage now? Like he tried in the previous game. Not able to do that.
Radiant's
And
bottom
that's gonna
tower
be
is
a
under
tier 3 tower. Last one going down. They don't go for the tier 4s. They just go for the mega creeps. There is a fortification still up, by the way, if they really want to try it. But yeah, they're sticking in this game as long as they can.
Radiant's bottom
Oh,
tower
look at that march of the machines! The Shrek! What are you doing? You're gonna do it down! And they should probably the ultimate actually finish him up. Queen of Pain goes down as well as the Warlock down.
Radiant's bottom barracks are under
Oh, he was
attack.
about to TP out. GG gets called again.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And yeah.
Radiant's
That is
bottom
MUFC going towards round 4 of this GosuCup Asia.
Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen. The Dire now have mega.
Mega creeps.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
If you want to find out more about GosuCup Asia, you can go to gosugamers.net/Dota2, and on the right side of the page you will see a banner for GosuCup Asia, and then under that banner there's a link to the event page, and you can find all your information there, including the brackets.
Monster kill.
I'm actually gonna just wait for the throne to explode in case you don't mind. I see some fountain farming. We're still waiting for a rampage, but this doesn't seem to be happening. I think you're able to kill him now. Anyway,
Radiant's middle
so yeah, my name is Sheever. I'm a GosuGamers caster. You can subscribe to my YouTube if you want to support me. That's youtube.com/SheeverGaming. And they indeed got one. They got one. Tinker died, and now the TA died, and the Tidehunter died. It's like, oh, Tidehunter doesn't die. It is the Nature's Prophet that dies. Come back. They killed off 3 in total. Win. GG.
I am ever so grateful.
GG go next. So let's see who's gonna be up against MUFC in the next game. Stay tuned for more Dota 2 action coming up, and don't go anywhere, because well, we want to see if when MUFC is gonna be able to well, put up a normal fight. Let's see if we can find a bit more even game afterwards. Stay tuned.